Hello everyone, this is Xeqqed coming at you with another video. This time we're going to be doing some rally trap upgrades. Let's jump right into it. So here you're looking at me buying some Astrolite packs. Right now it's the, what is that, 10,000 diamond one, so that's 100 USD. And I think it looks like I'm also going to buy some other packs, but I'm just trying to sort of up the Astrolite on this account because most of the gear is Mythic, you know, right? I've not actually published the video yet of me getting the new cups, but I do have a new cup and another cup on the way. So as you can see, I'm just going through all the stuff that I just bought, and now it looks like I'm about to go open it. So the goal is to upgrade the champ gear. I want to upgrade sort of the other gear, and you'll sort of see how my mind shifts throughout this. So right, I'm of course thinking about the champ gear the whole time, but I'm also thinking like, am I gonna build new champ gear? Am I gonna build the Firewall plate? It's all just sort of up in the air. And as I said, you'll be able to see that throughout the video. So here we have me looking at the Astrolite selection chests. I'm thinking, you know, okay, how am I going to do this? I sat there for way too long, so I cut it because I didn't want you to see just sitting there. So first let's open some champ chests. See if we can get anything out of the, oh, here you go. See, this is what I've got, my progress sort of stuff going on. 3 out of 10 mains, not great. I have really bad luck with champion chests. I always have when I built my old account too. Terrible luck is what you see. Nothing, just absolutely terrible. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have even included that because it was so sad. So some ember chests, not bad drops, not bad. 1 gold, could have been better. Okay, 1 Astrolite, terrible, really bad. Better, 4, a little bit better. Again, 4, a little bit better. 3, okay, but you see I'm also getting some star scrolls, so it's not like I'm losing everything. 22, now that's what I like to see. If I got a lot of 22s, that'd be better, but, you know, I'll take what I can get. 26, even better. So I have 222 Astrolite. Should be able to do maybe 1 to 2 champ pieces. 26 again, 248 Astrolite. This was a really good opening for me. Normally I do not have this luck. And then 26 Castle Scrolls, so that was good. And it's a little bit of Astrolite. So I really like those chests. They're, as far as I've seen, of course, always correct me if I'm wrong, but I think those might be one of the best ways to get Astrolite. Because, you know, you got the chance to get that, but even if you don't get the Astrolite, you can get, like, the Castle Scrolls. So here, I'm actually going to do something that I do all the time. So I don't have any of the Arctic Flipper or the Necrosis pieces built, but I'm actually going to split the Astrolite that I get from this chest between them, because this account is never going to have blast gear. This is only ever going to be a trap. So when I build those pieces, if I build those pieces, I can put a bunch of temper on them. But other than that, I really don't need that specific Astrolite chest. So that's why I'm going to do that. And I'll do that throughout the video. This is going to be a bunch of different parts of me doing sort of the same thing. I'm getting some Snow Beast Astrolite here. I want to get my mitts up to 15. Not yet gotten those up to 15. You can see 100, 100, 100, 100. Want to finish those up because, you know, it's a little embarrassing not to have 15 mitts. Even my main doesn't have 15 mitts. So I want to get that, you know, want to get there. Okay, we're up to 14, almost to 15. Would love to get to 15, but, you know. IGG trying to scam as usual. Look, $40 for 32 Astrolite, or 100 for 80. What a dreadful, dreadful deal. Yeah, never, please, I beg you, never buy that. You can see that's how the gear's looking right now. Bon appetit. Really need to get that cup up. This is before I actually had my other Mythic cup, like I said. So I've just got to work on all of it. Astrolite there again. This is where I'm still debating between the Firewall plate and getting another champ piece. In the end, you'll see what I decide, but right now I'm just going to get some Bon Appetit Astrolite because I need that regardless. This account's never going to have fades. So get the Astrolite. Okay, let's go temper something. Okay, let's prepare to temper this cup. Yep. Get her up 1. Boom, temper level 4. Let's get her up again. Temper level 5. Okay, very good, very good. Every time you'll see me, I think about the Astrolite jambles like Tashi used to do, but I don't know. I'm just not like Tashi. I never have that luck. Okay, getting the champ visor up. Very good, very good. And I decided to hold off because I'm trying to keep the boots up with the helm. You'll see later, I kind of let that fall apart. And even here, I'm considering it, like, which would be better? Of course, the visor would be better to do first, more expensive, but it would be better to finish first. for good. So I did that, upgraded that to 6. Now I'm thinking about this, I think about the Jamble. I just never do it. I can't bring myself to do it, because if I lose that, and I always do, it really makes me very sad. And you see here, like an idiot, I go to stats to find my stats, but it's actually in boosts, always in boosts. I don't know why I go to stats. So that's how I'm looking right now. So mind you, this is a few different days. So I think this is from like late June to early July, and this is just like when they had all of those Astrolite packs coming out in a row. So again, here we are, Super Astrolite offer. Going again, getting that, another $100 pack. I need to total up how much was actually spent in this video, but I know it's quite a bit. I think it's somewhere between 300 and 500 USD. But these are really good packs, so if you see these, I think I would recommend you buy them. And I'm also going to get me a migration scroll so that I can, migrate around and trap, because if I'm stuck in the same kingdom, I can't be trapping anybody. So here we go again. I should have some champ chests probably that are always never going to give me anything. And you see, I'm just showing this because I actually felt bad, so I turned on my anonymous gifting. And yeah, I didn't want anybody to see that I was spending, $50, $100, $150. Yeah. So I turned that on. Do pretty good on Ember chest. 1 Ember, not bad at all. Astrolite chests, terrible, terrible, really bad. Really bad. Really bad. 2, 3. We're getting a little better. Still pretty bad. 2. Yep. Still bad. 3. Bad. 1. Terrible. And 2. Terrible. That was a huge waste. Luckily, the pack comes with 120 base. So it's already better than that other pack they offered me earlier. I got 216. I can do the upgrade, but I actually think I'm going to bring the boots up. Because, as I said, I was trying to keep everything sort of in line. But then again, I consider the helm, and I go for the helm. So, it's just, I don't know. I try to always keep them in line until I don't. Like, see here, I'm going to think about the Jamble, but I never do it. Because, you see, I just try it and I never do it because I'm just too afraid of losing it. So here we are, back to Snow Beast. Really want to finish off these mitts. So I think that's what I'm going to use this Astrolite on. In the Snow Beast chest. You see, this is all blast gear. Gargantuan and such. And also frostwing. So if I want to finish the frostwing sword, eventually I'll do that. But, not what I'm interested in right now. I'm trying to finish the winter mitts. And I realize I didn't open quite enough. I'm actually trying to get it down to the very Astrolite number, so the exact number, so that I don't have extra. Because if you have the only good piece in the Snow Beast set to 15, you're not going to need the extra Astrolite. So you see here, I actually I'm like, oops, still not quite there. And I don't go any less than 100 most of the time. So here, 12 to get it up to 60. And finally, going up to 35, 60, and getting it to 15. Even better than my main now, which is quite funny, I think. My 5 or 6 piece champion main does not have 15 mitts, but my rally trap does. And the rest I'll just throw into the frostwing, because frostwing sword is cheap to upgrade, and even though I'm going to get rid of it eventually, it's a good piece of fate gear when I have a 15 skull crusher. Throw on a 15 frostwing sword. Looks a lot less threatening than a 15 skull crusher. So, we got Astrolite selection chest here. Again, I'm going to do the split between Necrosis and Arctic Flipper, because I just don't know what I'm going to build in the future. Hopefully one of them I'll have, so that I don't have to have, pure inf-range cups in the offhands. Offhands, not offhands, accessories. But, it's whatever ends up happening. So there you go. That's how the gear's looking right now. I need some Bon Appetit Astrolite. I'm just trying to get these cups up higher, because... of course, the hope is a full 15 set. I don't know if I'll ever get there, but I can hope, can't I? So we're going. Bon Appetit. Load up on that Astrolite. Load up. And let's see. Let's upgrade this cup. As soon as you get over 6, like once you get to 6, it's okay. But once you get over 6, you see the threshold is huge. You go up from 1,700 to 2,700. It's just a tremendous increase, if you didn't know that, actually. So it's another way IGG says, give us more money. So here I'm thinking about the Firewall blade again. I'm always thinking about it, because I don't know if I want to go champ chest, you know, with the ranged champ chest or the Firewall plate in Cav. Just terribly conflicted there. So you saw I just kept thinking about it. Looks like I want to try to upgrade that cup again, but, you know, see, and here I'm close to that other cup, but I'm not quite there. I do actually have that other cup now, and you'll see that later in the videos. I think on the stream, actually, I'll probably show you guys the, you know, the new cup and the gear, but I did not have that at the time of this video. So there's the gear ending right now. We got 7 champ visor, 5 boots, 15 mitts new, and then we have that 6 cup that's gone up. So it's looking pretty good, right? And eventually that blight ring is going to be gone. Both of those blight rings will be gone, I promise. I know I said I don't like them, and I don't. Now this is going to be sad. I'm just going to warn you already. I have terrible luck with champ chests, so naturally, what do? I buy champ chests. So 3 out of 10, and you'll see that I don't get many, because I'm just not lucky with them. So let's see what we can do here. Got up to 4 out of 10 with fusing those extra materials. Champion chest 1200. It's not a small number. It's really not. We got a 1 rare. That's okay. Nothing. 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 Okay, it's getting more painful. Nothing. Well, I got 1 uncommon. I can't say nothing. And now I'm like, okay, I'll do smaller numbers, because this is ridiculous, right? I mean, it's painful for me to watch even. So I decide that I'm going to go on to a smaller number. So again, even with these smaller numbers, I'm still kind of failing. So I'm like, okay, I'll change, because that's just sad. So now I'm trying 24, terrible, terrible. Okay, 1 uncommon, terrible, terrible. Well, champion jewel's not terrible, but it's just okay. Go to 100, just hoping, praying that I get something on uncommon, and another uncommon. So again, I cannot say that I got nothing, but I essentially got nothing. I did not have any luck at all there. You can see from all of that, I got about 1 uncommon, 1 purple, and that's quite sad, really. So here we are, going into the next one. I think it is yet again some fun Astrolite packs. Yep. Super Astrolite offer too. This one's not quite as good as the other one, actually, because it doesn't have the 100. The 100's the best value, but I just buy 2 of them anyway. And you see I've still got the anonymous gifting thing turned on, because I don't want anybody to see that I'm buying the stuff. I'm actually baiting right now. I don't want anybody to know that I'm buying expensive packs on a trap like this. And I'm not talking about what's coming out of this chest, because it's terrible. You get 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. 24 Castle Scrolls is not terrible. 3. And then, I mean, it's just sad. 3. Very sad. So, you know, 190. I did not get much more than the amount that came in the pack. But you see I'm getting close on Star Scrolls. So soon I'll be able to get a castle skin, which is better than nothing. Because as I said, with some of the older Astrolite packs, you just get the Astrolite chests and the Astrolite. So if you get it, you get it. And here I actually got pretty lucky. That's pretty crazy that I have exactly 190 rather, to temper that specifically to 8. So I just, oh, and here we go again. IGG wants more money. They want to scam you. Do not buy that pack ever. It's terrible. And you actually saw in that last second, I considered the Firewall plate again. Blazing Ember, very good drop actually from that amount of chests. And here we are with the Astrolite selection chests. So again, now that I've finished the winter mitts, I'm now considering, you know, what can I do with these extra chests? Do I want to 15 the frostwing sword, or do I want to put some temper on my temporary mega maggot, my temporary blight ring? And I end up electing to do mix of both, right? So I'm going to temper the mega maggot set so that I can get it just to look a little bit better and give me some more stats while I'm building those other cups. But I'm also going to save some for the frostwing sword. So you see we're up to 7 temper here on the blight ring. And I can do the jamble, and I do make it. You see, I really try not to, but sometimes I just can't help myself. So I did it in that case, and it worked out. But I try to avoid it because it normally doesn't work out for me at all. Look, I'm checking the Helldrider Astrolite. It's not very high, so I think I'm just going to go with something else. I'm thinking Bon Appetit again, or Mecha Trojan. Not sure which one I'm going to do. So, You see I cut because I was considering it, but I think I'm going to end up doing some work on both, right? So I'm sort of at this point deciding that I'm going to do the Firewall plate over the champ chest, which I know I just bought champion chests a few minutes ago a few minutes earlier in the video, but I'm just so conflicted because the champion chest is pure range. I'm not going to get any N for cav from that. It's pure range, some army HP, and I can hold food. But I can't even wear the thing. If I get it, I won't be able to wear it all the time, so it's not that much of a benefit. So I go here, tempering up the cup, because I added a little bit of extra. And I'm also going to now think about the Firewall plate, because I'm wanting the Firewall plate. Even on my main, I don't have a very high temper Firewall plate. So here we go. Gonna spend what remains on the Firewall plate, so that I can finally sort of get my chest piece squared away. And again, I checked the champ blade. Looks like it can go to probably about purple, but that's just a consideration. I don't really know what this guy was doing with whoever had the account before me. He was building all sorts of crazy stuff. You see, I tempered the mecha trojan because I'm very, I want the mecha trojan thing. And I actually jamble again. I try so hard not to, but I just cannot help myself. So I'm lucky I got 2 jambles there. Got it from 6 to 8. Very, very good luck on that. It always scares me. Always scares me to jamble like that. And you can see the set is sort of coming together, right? It's making more sense than it used to, right? So that Blight ring's not going to stay. And here are some more Astrolite selection chests. It was okay. It was like 6. And now it looks like I'm going to look at a skin upgrade. So the skin upgrade, of course, will provide me some more stats. And I'm thinking, again, I don't like jambles, but 94% is pretty close. So I'm like, yeah, okay, fine. Now I'm going to do it. Oh. And then this pop-up comes up, and I'm infuriated. You cannot see my face, of course, through the screen. But you can see my phone stop shaking. I sit my phone down, and I have to walk away for a second because this irritates me so badly. Oh, man, I was furious. And I just clicked it in disbelief because I could not believe that they really did not give me a 94% gamble. 94. I got the 6%. That's so wildly unlucky. But that's not the point. Me failing is not the point of this video. Me having some fun and upgrading is the point of this video. So again, here's another pack. I'm going to do the split again so that I can sort of just build myself a possibility in the future. Oh, okay, I'm just going to misclick Gorilla there. Whoops. That was stupid. And I didn't actually show you guys that because you don't want to watch that again. It's just me doing the, 3,000 split into 2, 1,500 on the Necrosis and the fish, the Arctic Flipper. So you didn't need to see that. Frostwing. I'm considering Frostwing here or Mega Maggot. I think I'm probably just going to get the Frostwing sword to 15 because that's easy. Like I said earlier, looks better in fake gear than a 15 Skull Crusher. So yeah. And I'm looking here. It's not actually that expensive to upgrade, so I'm like, okay, fine. I'll just do it. Why not? But first, looks like as usual, I'm going to try to do some cup upgrades. So get the Bon Appetit Astrolite, open, 2,600 of them, or might have been 3,200, I don't know, I wasn't paying attention. 3,200 of them. So I'm going to see what I can do to this cup. And you see now, finally, I have the new cup. So I'm going to put a little bit of temper on this so it doesn't look so silly. Because now, for some reason to me, the new cups just look silly. Like, without temper on them, I don't know why. So, put temper on it. Oh, tempering offer again. Never buy it. Can't tell you enough. Terrible, 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 terrible deal. Cannot say it enough. So, I get this up to 4 temper. Just so that I can, have some oomph on that cup, if you will. Make it a little bit more feisty than it was. And now, I think finally, after the consideration while I was upgrading that's actually why I skipped it, because I was still thinking, what am I going to do? I think I'm finally just going to go with the Frostwing. It's just a safe upgrade. I'll never have to worry about it again. It's not a bad piece. It's just outclassed by Champ Hand, Skull Crusher. But my Skull Crusher is such low temper that it really is not a good replacement for the frostwing sword, which I know is sad, but it's the sad truth. Alright, here we go. Opening up all of these chests on frostwing. I know, it's just embarrassing. Yep. Open. Frostwing. Oh, still hurts me, but it had to be done. It's just one of those things that you have to do. On my main, I've got one max, and I got another one that I think is Mythic for some reason. It's like a rite of passage. You just upgrade the frostwing sword. And there you go. That was a crazy jamble for me. So, that was a ridiculous percent. What was it, like 40% or something? Like, whoa, that's crazy for me. Never am I that lucky. And you can see already, my mixed stats are crazy, like really good now. There's 600s, which when I bought this account, they were like, I don't remember the overview, but they're like mid-500s. And they're going to get even higher because I'm putting some upgrades on these champ greaves from 5 to 6, now 6 to 7. Not quite enough to get them from 7 to 8 yet, but we'll see if I can do that in the future. Hint, hint. I cut it because for whatever reason I just sat there for like 10-20 minutes. And really, I'm very proud of this gear. It's been only a few weeks with me having this account, and I've already got a whole nother cup. I've got some serious temper, and I'm going to get champ chests again. I don't want to talk about it. Please don't talk to me about it. I really thought this pack would be better for the orbs. And it also came with champ chests, so, it's like kind of like a win-win. And then, of course, I'm going through looking at the 50% bonuses here. Seeing what I can get. That's a good event, by the way. If you guys ever need, like, Lunite or something, or the Jade Worm familiar, that's a pretty good event to get that stuff. So, Astrolite Selection Chests, got some, but the main thing from this was, as I said, the champ chests and the yellow orbs. Those yellow orbs are crazy expensive. Never buy those with gems. Please buy those with packs if you are able to, because it's painful to buy them with gems. So again, I will check and see how this armor is doing. That champion chest is, I'll just tell you, it's not much improved. I don't know why I skipped it, but it has not much improved. So here's the Astrolite Selection Chest. I'm going to take that Mecha Trojan up a little bit because I'm just trying to sort of move everything up at once. I told you about my symmetry thing with my main account. I've got to have everything at a specific level. Of course, I can't do that here on the trap because nothing is moving at the same... Oh, tempering offer again. Don't buy it. But nothing is moving at the same level. So, see, I'm here. I'm thinking about the jamble, and I don't do it because, 30% for me is like nothing. I just would not win. Chest of Pacts. I mean, it's okay. I don't really care about the Pacts. I'd like Jade Worm, but of course it doesn't drop any Jade Worms for me. Well, I think it dropped one, but it's just never. I never get what I need from stuff like this. I have to buy targeted for that, and then of course I open 4 and get Anima. Woo. Some War Prep chests, good for the bags. I don't know why I have a Gallantry chest. I've had that since I got the account. I guess he was the friend of the Overlord. And then these monstrous crates. You can get some good drops. I just don't really need any of these drops. Like I've already finished the Firewall plate. I don't need any more Blight rings. I'm not building the blast sets. See, no Griffin core. Don't need that. Don't need the blast set. I mean, I'd love that if I needed the blast set. Another Jade Orb. I mean, this is probably a pretty good monstrous crate deal. And again, if Galrilla's Rage, those are crazy hard to get. Rotten Blood, Lunar Crest. I mean, it's all very good stuff that it's dropping. I just don't need any of it on this account. Like, all of those pieces I have in, like, purple and gold, and some are Mythic. And then, of course, a Halo. That's actually what I do need. I do need Halos still, because I'm going for 3 cups on this trap. Look out soon for that 3rd cup. Open some random Slayer chests, whatever. Champion chests. Now, I'm thinking here, I'm going to do this better than last time. No, fail. Fail. Okay, 1 uncommon from 24, not bad. Fail. Fail. And I'm thinking, nope, that's not working. Let's try 26. Rare, that's not bad. Common. Fail. 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 Well, uncommon. Okay. Uncommon, yeah. Okay. See, uncommons are okay. Hey, a gold. Not a gold, an epic. That's pretty good. Especially from 26 chests and an uncommon. So it's okay, and then I'm just like, well, whatever. So there's a rare, pretty good. A legendary. Finally, I never get the legendaries, but I got a legendary, rare, not bad at all. Nothing. 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 Yeah, there's an uncommon in there, and I'm like, okay, fine, go back to the small numbers, maybe I'll get luck. Nope. 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 Okay, this is just, it's just getting sad. You can see the trend here. I barely get anything from champion chests. 1,500, and I get like, what was that, 1.5 golds? I guess that's probably the average, but it still makes me feel sad, as I haven't opened them in so long. It makes me feel sad. There's one uncommon. Uncommons all around. Common, and a common champion jewel. Could have been worse. Could have been a lot better, but could have been a lot worse too. So there we go. Looks like we're up to finally 6. It's just okay. And here I'm actually taking the Bon Appetit familiar up because I'm hoping that it will activate, even though, you know, I have an 85 million frontline. If I get a cav counter, I imagine that's going to do near 4% of the frontline. So it could actually activate and do some good damage to keep my morale up, so they don't just instantly, you know, kill me. And I actually cut there because I had to buy some more orbs, you saw. Now I'm going to make sure it's on the wall, see if everything's okay. And then I'm like, who else can I put on the wall? Well, okay, stupid Pyrus is on the wall already, and he's level 1. Like, what? Why is Pyrus level 1? So, of course, I've got to fix that. And don't worry, I'll get Oathkeeper off of there soon. I've got Songstress almost to gold. Just don't yell at me. I'm close. I'm a hypocrite. Terrible hypocrite. But I'm on the way there. On the way there on all this stuff. You gotta remember, I did not build this account. If I built it, it would not be the same. So here goes Pyrus getting upgraded. Upgrade. Now this one, if you are very close with the gems, I still wouldn't say do it, but if you can't wait, it's not the worst thing to buy with gems. You know, it's expensive, but it's not the worst. And then here's just a little bit more Astrolite. Some brilliant Astrolite tests. Terrible drops from Ember chests. Terrible. Pretty good Scar Scrolls, though. Yeah, okay, 8. And Star Scrolls, so, you know, you never really lose completely with those, except when you do. Most of the time it's just okay. But when it's not just okay, it's great. So finally I'm getting to catch up. I do this jamble, I'm praying, finally. And the tempering offer, don't buy it, please. Can't say it enough. So finally we're 8, 8, 9. I know, I didn't want to be 9 either, but that's just how it is. The Firewall plate's 9. It needs 1,400 to upgrade. It looks like we're going to have near 1,400 of whatever the chest is. Yeah, see, it's a selection chest 5. Mecha Trojan or Bon Appetit. And then this one actually now don't need anything out of. So I don't even remember what I did here because I didn't need any of it. I think I probably just put some more temper on the mecha. Or the Mega Maggot, yeah. Put some more temper on those Blight rings because why not? I mean, I just, they're going to get gone anyway. And I don't build blast sets. So, here we go. Put one more level on it. Come on. I forgot it happened more in the future. Well, that's a little painful. In the meantime, let's just see if we can get that Firewall plate up. Oh, right there, actually, I ended up doing the Necrosis Arctic Flipper Split. Because, and I cut it out because you don't want to see that. There's no point in seeing that again for the 3rd or 4th time. So here we go, looking at upgrading the cup. I'm like, nah, probably should wait on that. Firewall plate. Looking more attractive for an upgrade. I'd like to get that to 10. And nothing's moving in line anymore. I can't go 15 down with the champion pieces. It's just ridiculous. Sorry. I'd love to, but I can't. So here we go, finally, Trojan. Let's see if we can get it. It looks, I think I'm probably going to have to be a jamble, because I'm not going to have quite enough. So let's see how bad this jamble is. Oh, I can't remember if I make it. I can't remember. Oh, very good. If only that could have been the Castle Star. No, I made it. Very happy about that. So that's actually now, I think, higher or at the same level as my main. So that's something to think about. So there's the gear set right now. And that's about it. Yeah. So, if you guys enjoyed watching, be sure that you please subscribe, smash the like button, and share it with all your friends. so that I can get some more videos out to you guys. Remember, we got the live stream. Looks like Friday might win, so please be sure you be there. I'd love to see all you guys, and nice to hang out with you. See ya. Bye.